Catherine and I are delighted to be here with you tonight in Belize at the beginning of our first official visit to the Caribbean. You could not have chosen a more beautiful and evocative setting here at Carlisle Perch. Earlier today, we also had a chance to visit the extraordinary ruins at Markle, deep in the jungle, and marvel at the ingenuity of your Mayan ancestors. These sites are a testament to Belize's long and proud history of culture, and climbing up all those steps is very good exercise. This magical setting is a fitting place to mark the reason we're all here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honoured to convey the very warmest wishes from my grandmother, the Queen of Belize, on the occasion of her Platinum Jubilee. She always speaks so fondly of her visits to Belize, which of course included a memorable stop here at Carlisle Perch in 1994. And she may have mentioned something about a gib nut. I must tell you, however, that this is not my first visit to Belize, as the Prime Minister mentioned. I was lucky enough to come here when I was 18 with the British Army to do some jungle training just after I left school. My overriding memory of that visit was receiving the results of my final school exams, my A-levels, while I was in the jungle. It really was mortifying having my grades read out over a military radio with a whole bunch of soldiers listening in. Thankfully, the results weren't too bad. But our time with that stuff in the jungle today brought it all flooding back. In our short time here, Catherine and I have been lucky enough to witness some of the extraordinary biodiversity that you so lovingly nurture here in your jungles and your reefs. You take your responsibility as custodians of nature very seriously, and you are world leaders at protecting your natural heritage for future generations. The fact that nearly 40% of Belize has protected status is a testament to that. I know that this is something that my grandfather, the Duke of Edinburgh, found particularly inspiring on his visits to Belize with WWF. As current chair of CARICOM, you're also demonstrating your regional leadership on a crucial issue of climate change. Alongside this environmental diversity, yesterday we also had a taste of Belize's wonderful cultural diversity, from Mayan chocolate to Garifuna drumming. And yes, you even got us dancing. Belize may be small, but your rich blend of ethnic groups contributes to the harmonious tapestry of life. Integral to this is your belief in upholding democratic values, which you have protected so proudly for over 40 years. To quote your own national anthem, Belize is a tranquil haven of democracy. This was something the Queen celebrated when she addressed your Parliament in 1994. She said, "I am proud to associate myself with your determination that social justice and personal freedom should flourish under the rule of law. It is always dangerous, however, to be complacent and to assume that democratic values will look after themselves. Vigilance in protecting them is needed." Her Majesty went on to say that, most of all, democracy is safeguarded by teamwork, the individual wills of all citizens, each pulling together towards the same objective. Sadly, elsewhere in the world, that vigilance is being tested today in Ukraine. Belize has joined many others in condemning the invasion and standing up for the principles of international law, peace, and security. Today we think of those struggling in Ukraine, and we stand with them in solidarity. The last 2 years of the COVID-19 pandemic have been hugely challenging, but it is reassuring to have heard from so many people that things are now finally on the up. COVID rates are low, the vaccination program is going well, and it is wonderful to see the hotels filling with tourists again. Catherine and I have been deeply touched by the warm welcome the Belizeans have given us. We only wish we could have stayed longer. Now we know why Belize is so lovingly referred to as the jewel. We hope to return again soon and to show our children this wonderful country. They are rather jealous that they're not here with us now. Thank you all again, and have a lovely evening.